We made good starting progress in the first part to my rebuild, going from 9 million bank value to 65 after giving away my entire bank. But in this one, I have a slightly different focus. It is true that this is a rebuild series, but it's also a progression series as well. Going into playing after the last video, I had a few goals in mind I wanted to try and get done. I want to get a good start on my combat diaries, which I've been neglecting for a long time, and a few other important achievement diaries as well. Aside from that though, of course we'll be grinding for GP, and especially CG, which we are a little over 100 kills away from 1000. Anyway, let's get into it. There you have it right there. That is why it took so long for this video to come out and for me to edit it. That transition kind of just took up the whole budget, I can't lie. A lot of man hours went into that, and I'm really proud of it. Anyway, are you surprised that we're starting here at CG? I'm only going to stay here for a few kills more, and then eventually move on to other things. I'm not sure if I'm going to get a start on those diaries right away. I have a Vorkath Blue Dragon task. I kind of want to do that. I don't have a lance though, so I would have to see about that, but yeah. Oh. Wow. Really really glad I've done 900 CGs. So okay, yeah. So for the time being, I'm going to stop doing CG. I want to, like I said, do other things. I have to go to the GE. It looks like we're at about 68 mil, so only 3 mil gained. It's no problem though, but I just want to turn all of the crystal dust I have into divine potions. I've gotten a lot of crystal shards from doing CG. We do have a pretty nice cash stack. This is just from me selling, you know, everything that I have been getting from CG so far, but I haven't really bought anything besides my Slayer helmet. So I think what I'm going to do is buy a lance and then go do my Vorkath task, because that will print pretty consistent money and chance at a pet. So I made all of my shards into potions. I decided to go through with it. I didn't have too many. I think it was only from the last like 20 or so CGs, but it did eventually pay off, because after I was done, my bank value was around 70 mil on the dot, and my cash stack alone was about 36 mil. Now the lance is about 39, so I just sold the rest of my CG loot tab. It was about 4 mil. So it is right there, 39.6 mil is the actively traded price. I'm going to put it a little above that. It's not instant buying, but I'll just let it... Oh, there it is. So there, we do have a lance now. Haven't had one of these since September of 2022, because I believe that's when TOA came out, and that's when I sold my lance, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, I kind of missed it. It's pretty nice, but 70.6 mil total bank value. Now, I'm not sure if I am going to go kill Vorkath at this exact moment. I think I'm going to take a look at some of my combat diaries, but it's just nice to know that I do have this gear now. So yeah, looking at my combat achievements, I'm probably just gonna go whip some of these out quick before I do any more bossing. Like, I only have one single easy task left, and that's to kill the deranged archaeologist 10 times. Now, I'm pretty sure this is like the worst demi-boss in the entire game. Like, his average drop is like 4k. I'm not even sure why he is in the game. I know that originally he could drop glories, but then Iron Men were crying about it, so they removed it. And yeah, but I'm gonna whip that out, and then I think I'm just gonna try to do all of the mediums before I move on. Okay, before I move on from that. I mean, why not? So I was coming here just to do my 10 kills, but I noticed that he actually has 3 medium diary requirements, so I just completed 2 of them right there on the first kill. They were super simple, like killing him using mage, which is what you do anyway, so I'm not sure how that is a medium, but we did get the 10 kills, which means right here we get the easy combat achievement diaries done. Combat achievements, combat diary, whatever you want to call them. The reward for the first one isn't really anything. I mean, you get a lamp, you get a hilt that teleports you to outside God Wars, I think like once a day or something. The easy one's pretty useless, but just nice to have, and now we're gonna go for medium. Loot, 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 loot. Okay, back to the diaries. You know, the fact that I am at Tempoross when I have 99 fishing kind of makes me sick to my stomach, But what's even worse is I plan on green logging this, so yeah.
Combat task completed.
I only did 3 kills, and I hate it here. But we're done with temp for now. I'm not going to do any of the hard tasks at this exact moment, but I will open my rewards.
Collection log slot completed.
So I can't lie, I didn't even have my mic on when I was opening these, because why would I? I didn't expect that at 10 KC I would literally get the tiny temp pet that people go so dry for. I think there's some other YouTubers, Verf, I think someone said, I don't remember, that is super dry for this. But yeah, I didn't even have my mic on. I was freaking out, as you can see. I spammed the chat, but crazy. But then I made the mistake, I shared my good fortune in a stream. It didn't go good. I just got made fun of.
I got the tiny temper at 10 KC. Who asked?
So obviously, I'm not going to show you every single diary I'm completing. I mean, a lot of it is just really useless stuff, like kill this boss this amount of times, whatever. But I got a curved bone while farming moss giants for mossy keys, and it's about 1 in 5k. So it's pretty much another pet by drop rate. And I'm noticing I get stuff I don't want or need. I'd rather get a money drop than the pet and this. But anyway, it took me about 600 moss giants total to get 2 mossy keys. Wasn't that bad. It was kind of just annoying doing some of these, but I did complete the medium combat diaries. The favorite thing for me is there's a 5% increased drop rate from all sources except Implings for medium clues. So when I'm doing Slayer, like Dagonoths, I'm going to get a lot of medium clues, and hopefully I can just start stacking them. But that is finally nice to get out of the way. I think I'm going to go do my Vorkath task now. Did more CG, and at 948 kills, I did get a crystal armor seed. Did about 26 CGs to get 950 total, and then moved on from there onto Vorkath. Finally, I'm going to take a break from CG. I just wanted to show, I mean, it's just a Vorkath task, so there's not exactly anything interesting, but something cool is I did get a collection log slot. I got the dragon bone necklace. Not worth any money at all. I think it's like 80k or something, but it is a collection log and it is pretty rare. I think it's like 1 in 1k, but yes, we did do the entire task there. So with my combat diaries out of the way, at least easy and medium for now, I wanted to do the elite lumbridge diary. I was tired of being made fun of for using a Drummond staff. So as you can see here, I got a quest cape. I did about 4 quests. Like the 4 most recent ones were the ones that I haven't done, but this is actually the first ever quest cape I've ever had in RuneScape, so I thought it was pretty cool. And then I just need to finish the rest of the tasks, which I actually have all the requirements for as long as I boost. And there it is. Had to use some boosting, not for the magic tree, 99 woodcutting, but I now have the elite lumbridge diary, so that only leaves I think like 5 elites left that I need. And never again will I have to touch a Drummond staff or a lunar staff. There's a few other benefits as well. I think I have an additional Slayer block. Not sure what I should use that on. Maybe Drakes because they suck. But yeah, really happy to get this out of the way finally. Hey you, yeah you watching. It's that part of the video where I ask you to subscribe. If my content ever becomes bad, if you don't think it is already, you can always unsubscribe. Let's get to 4K. Woohoo! So post Vorkath task and my CGs and just Slayer and a random, few other things, our bank is currently at 92 million GP, so we're almost 30 GP. 30 million, of course, 30 GP would be kind of sad. 30 million GP over what we started with. Now, obviously, I spend a lot of money on supplies outside of CG, bossing and stuff like that, and especially when I'm AFKing Slayer, I spend a lot on prayer pots and stuff like that. But I decided to sell my lance and buy a fang, and the reason for that is I'm actually going to spend all of my money that I've gotten from CG, and I'm going to get even more money from even dissolving more crystal shards, and I'm going to go ahead and buy a bunch of gear to do TOA or Raids 3. I want to do some solo, but I also have clan members who will do it with me. It's not like they're carrying me or anything, because like I said, I can do it solo. It's just nice to do it with people sometimes, but let's see if we get anything good. Never lucky. Again. The screenshot you currently see is dated January 31st, 2019. This is my account when I first created it, getting 30 strength, so my first source of strength XP after Tutorial Island, and I wanted to celebrate getting 99 strength by getting it where I started. As you see here, I'm back in the waterfall cave, and there you go, 99 strength where it all started.
Collection log slot completed.
Yeah, I did an elite clue. Some people hate doing elite clues. They just turn them into masters. I just wanted to do it because I got it from CG, and I actually got a really good drop. A Ring of Nature that is about 8 mil. This is pretty much the biggest drop I've gotten since starting my rebuild, and it's funny because it literally comes from a clue, and this is literally like, I think it's 1 in 15k, so kind of crazy that I got it. Hopefully we can repeat our luck from the Elite Casket. Now I have a Master. Maybe we'll get the Bloodhound. It's actually more likely I get a Bloodhound than I got that Ring of Nature. I just hope it's something good. I went through a lot to get this. I'm not going to go into details. It was pretty traumatizing, but on the grind to 1000 CG. I'm only going to show highlights. Shocker, so far there are none. I've done about 60. I just want to give a quick shout out to this Iron that I met. I typed a song lyric in game and he responded with the next lyric, so I think I found love at first sight. Got a cheeky little armor seed at 994 kill count. They've plummeted all the way to 3.7 mil, which is heartbreaking because when I first started CG, they were about 8 million a pop, so, but I'll take it. Hopefully we can get an enhanced before 1000. If you were expecting a big spectacle for 1000, you would be wrong. Here it is. Hopefully we can get the enhanced. It would be poetic to be at 1000. Okay, well, of course. Well, okay, 1000 kills CG. This puts me in the top 5.5k for rank. Don't have the pet, I'm over the drop rate on that, and I only got 1 enhanced in that entire 1k. Yeah. Alright, well here we currently are. The bank value is at about 110 mil, plus a dragon pickaxe, so like 113 million GP bank value. So we're up about 45 million GP from the last episode, but like I said, I wanted to do a lot of account goals, which we did get done, so I'm happy about that. And moving forward, I'm looking forward to doing more TOA and more other endgame content like that, and not just CG. Of course, I still will be doing CG. I have combat achievements, and I want that pet. But for now, I think that's pretty much going to be it for now. I mean, 110 mil, I'm happy with it. I have a lot of extra GP too. I can buy some upgrades for TOA like an Anguish or Tormented Bracelet or something similar, Hydra Gloves. I'll figure it out. Anyway, like, subscribe. See ya.